Park, and some plans and a fundraiser and a lot of neat things coming our way in Ringgold. Millie, thank you for being here with us today.
Thank you for having me.
So we just want to tell everybody about what y'all are doing, what you've been working on for a long time.
We have been.
So was it 6 years?
We started in 2013.
So.
And we started out with just wanting a small tree house, and from there it expanded and it has grown, and the plans are great.
Well, tell us a little bit about it. What have you got going on? Where is the location? Where would the park be?
The location it'll be very close to the swimming pool,
okay.
Where the soccer fields are, in Ringgold, yes. Where the soccer fields are, at that field that comes out and faces Emerson Drive.
Okay.
We're going to be right there in that field, right there. And we have been appointed that property by the City of Ringgold.
That's awesome. So this is working with the City of Ringgold?
Yes, we are in partnership with the City of Ringgold. Our committee is organized and was approved by the City of Ringgold. So we work very closely with them.
That's important.
We love
long term.
Yes.
They would be able to maintain the park once it's built and all that, I'm assuming.
Yes,
right?
Most definitely. And they have been such a good supporter of us, and they just work with us on any projects that we have, and they're just so kind. And we started out with Dan Wright, and now we have Mark Vaughn. And
Mark is awesome.
We are just as happy with him as we were with Dan. They're both wonderful people.
And I bet Dan still keeps up with what's going on too.
I'm sure he does. I'm sure he does. And I like to try to stay in touch with him off and on too.
He's doing a great job.
He's a precious person. They both are very sweet people.
Well, tell us a little bit about the park, because I know it's a little bit different from most parks that we have in this area, or really anywhere, right?
Yes,
it's one of a kind.
It is a very unique park, and we still have not been able to find one in the United States. And I keep an eye on the web pages and the projects that are coming up. But the uniqueness about our park is that it is, of course, a park for children with disabilities.
Okay.
But our logo is all ages, all abilities. So it's not only for children with disabilities. Children, it's a playground that will be for all children. But the thing that makes our park very unique is that we, while we're meeting the needs of children with disabilities, we are giving special emphasis to adults with disabilities.
I love this part. This is the part that got me. I'll just be honest.
And it is going to be a park that adults that have either on crutches or in wheelchairs or walkers, that they'll be able to maneuver throughout the park easily.
Yeah.
All of the ramps coming up to the play stations or to the treehouse that's in the center of the park, all of those ramps will be extra wide, extra sturdy, and built to handle
because that means so much for mamas and daddies to be able to play with their kids, regardless of what is going on in their health and all that, to be able to have a place to play and take them out and enjoy the
And as
outdoors.
we did our research, we realized that most parents or grandparents that have disabilities, they just don't even go to the park with their children.
Yeah.
And that's sad that they can't be
Well, it's just something you don't think about unless you're in that situation.
Right,
so that's great that y'all have put the thought forward to do that.
Yeah, and the other parts about the park is we'll have the picnic pavilions throughout the park, just like we have at the little general park in Ringgold. We'll have the picnic pavilions. We'll have shaded areas with benches and areas for people with disabilities to be able to get out of the sun. But it's gonna meet their needs.
That's
it's
awesome.
Gonna be something that they can it'll have restrooms that are handicap accessible.
Right.
And it's just gonna be a great park.
And do I remember you saying something about there's going to be a tree house or something in it?
There is.
And for kids with autism, possibly a little area for them?
We'll have sensory stations for we're going to try to meet all the needs of children, and sensory stations and just different things. We'll have a quiet area for some children that just need
Which is important.
Just need to be able to go get in the quiet. And so it's but in the center it's a treehouse structure. Of course, there's not any trees there on the property.
Right.
But we will build it in a way that it'll depict a treehouse, and it will have an exhibit hall on the center of the treehouse structure, and it'll have large ramps going around it with ramps going up to it. The exhibit hall is to be used just periodically with traveling exhibits that are coming through.
Oh, yeah.
Children want to learn about rocks or reptiles or just anything, plants, just anything that's coming through that the city can offer.
I can see that as a
special.
great stop for field trips too, maybe as they're out and about. Maybe that would be a good place to stop and burn
so.
a little energy
Yes.
before going back to school or something like
and
that.
the park itself, for things like that, of course, it's near the soccer fields, it's close to the canoe launch, it's close to the swimming pool, and Patriots Hall.
Yes.
So
what a great area right in there. So.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, tell us a little bit more as far as, what are some things y'all are doing? I know you've had a couple of concerts at the amphitheater. I've seen that y'all brought in some different talent.
We had one that was very successful. We had Driving and Crying this
Right.
past summer, and it was in July, and we had a lot of support. We had some great sponsors, and we are just so thankful to them. But we had around 700 people that attended.
That's awesome.
Which was good, good for us.
Absolutely.
And it was in the middle of July, so the weather was good. This summer we're having another concert
In 2022.
in 2022, and that will be in June. And our fundraiser chairman is the one that's put this together. She puts all of our projects together, but this one is for her age group, and it's going to be the Velcro Pygmies. And Aunt Betty is going to be the opening act there.
That'll be popular.
It'll be fun. It'll be a lot of fun. And if you like rock and roll, come on.
There you go. There you go. And there'll be more information. I know y'all have information out on social media. I know on Facebook at least I've seen some things about that.
Yes, we do. And the Facebook page is just Crossroads Unity Family Park.
Okay.
And then we also have a website, and that is crossroadsunity.net.
Okay, crossroadsunity.net for more information. If somebody wanted to be a sponsor, or this is the end of the year, I know a lot of people, different businesses have some money they might need to give for a tax write-off. How would they get in touch with somebody? What's the best way to get in touch?
My phone number is 423-313-2771. And if you didn't get that quick enough, you can call the City of Ringgold and ask them how to get in touch with Millie Cheek. And they will give you my number, or they'll take your number and have me call you back. But yes, we're always looking for sponsors and givers that want to give to a great project. Another thing that's outstanding about this park is that it's going to be built in honor of all veterans.
Okay.
And it's of course it will we hope that it will bring veterans with disabilities that are maybe with their families traveling through to go to Florida or something.
Sure.
That they'll,
because it's so close off the interstate too.
Yes.
Far enough away that it's not right on the interstate for just anybody. You'd have to kind of know about it, but not that far to be able to just take a quick stop and make a picnic stop or something on a trip. So,
and then it's in memory of Troy Dyer, who is a child of Ringgold, who had lost both of his legs in Vietnam.
Wow.
And he was such an inspiration to so many people because he did not let his disability hold him back. He became a stonemason and a brick mason and was very well known in this area. So
that's will be in his honor then.
Yes.
Well, that's really cool. So, we all know that in Fort Oglethorpe we've got the Gilbert Stevenson Park, and it does have some special things for children with disabilities as well. But on the Ringgold side, this is going to be a great addition. There's, like I said, the Little Generals Park is beautiful, and we all enjoy it so much. My boys are a little bit too old for it now, but when they were smaller, we were there. And I love going by and seeing the families. I know you worked on that one as well. And I
did, and I've been so lucky to have such great committee members that even though I'm in the position of chairmanship, I'm just a member. We can't do it just one of us. We have to do it all together. And both committees have been just great.
That's awesome.
I'm just so thankful.
Well, thank you for that one, because like I said, I've benefited from that one personally to get to enjoy that. And I know a lot of different groups have their fundraisers, or I know the YMCA that we used to do a thank you for volunteers a picnic out there. So so it's used in a lot of different ways.
And family reunions, and
because you can reserve the pavilion, can't you, at that one? So. So this will just be another nice thing for our community to make it outstanding even more than it is today, for our citizens as well as our guests. And I'm sure we're bringing some tourism too, for, like you said, people.
Well, we're hoping so. Not from a financial standpoint, just because we would love for this park to hopefully change the direction of future parks.
Sure.
That they will be able to look at this extra bonus that can be done within a park.
And you said you have a partner that's kind of that actually with the playground equipment, and they will pick and choose whatever you're looking
Yes.
for, right?
We are working with a company out of Ithaca, New York, and
Okay.
we determined to use them probably about 2 years in.
Okay.
But they're just wonderful, and they this park is going to be a community built park. So we will raise the money to purchase equipment and, of course, apply for grants. The city of Ringgold is going to do the infrastructure and put everything in place, drainage and all, and then we will be raising money from the ground up. But like I say, there's grants out there that are available, and
Sure.
this play by design will come in and help us to set up our volunteer schedules.
So there'll be
and-
opportunities at some point in
Yes.
time. I'm sure we have a lot of people with a lot of talent and skill that would be glad to jump on board.
Yeah.
That'll be a neat thing to watch happen as well, to be a part of that.
And the one thing that we've always wanted, the right top on our list was a wheelchair swing, and we're so excited because that's going to be the first thing we're going to commit
Very
to,
cool.
and then we've got some other
That's
ideas.
awesome.
So,
Well, I know one of the things that they've got coming up, New Year's Eve will be here before we know it. I can't believe it's already December the 6th today. So tell us a little bit about the event that you've got coming up at the end of the year.
well, the event we've got coming up is our New Year's Eve gala. It's going to be at the Depot in Ringgold,
Let's put that over here so I can see.
7 o'clock.
Hold that up. There you go.
7 o'clock, and it will include dinner from the Olive Garden, and our music for the evening for dance music will be Misfit Toys, which is Chattanooga's one of the great bands from Chattanooga, and they just do a great show. And so after we have dinner, then we'll have them. We'll have a cash bar that'll be provided by Raphael's Italian restaurant, and we are selling the tickets. Our individual tickets are $75, and then the table for 8 is $600. If you purchase a table and you have a business, this is a great opportunity for you to do some advertising in front of a great group of people. You can pay $20 and decorate your own table. And you can decorate your table with your business logo, your cards, however you want. It's a New Year's Eve, and you'll be.
And there's a
able
little
to-
prize for whoever does the best decoration, right?
There is at the
And bragging rights, if nothing else, right?
exactly. The bragging rights are better than anything.
That's
so.
it. I
But
know a lot
there's
of you church ladies out there. I know. At our church, that's a big thing. We used to have a Bloody Moon auction, and that was the thing to outdo everybody else on your table decorations. So.
Well, there'll be a first place trophy and a first place ribbon, and then we'll also have a second place and third place choices for the tables.
So, I mean, what a great thing. We've really never had anything in Catoosa County for you to do on New Year's Eve.
Yes, and we were meeting and talking about different opportunities, and this came up.
That's a great idea.
And one of the things that I thought was such a great bonus to this is, why would you want to go to Chattanooga and fight the traffic and wait in line to be able to get to your table? With this, you've got a reservation, you walk in, and your table is ready for you.
That's awesome.
And we hope to start serving supper around 7:30 or 7:45.
And Olive Garden. So
And
Olive Garden's donating
mhm.
that.
And
That's awesome.
we're going to have chicken parmigiana and cheese ravioli, and it'll have, of course, the noodles and the marinara to go with that. We'll have the cheese, the breadsticks, and the salad bowls that are always to die
that.
for.
Yes.
And then we'll have black tie cake. Chocolate cake
Ooh,
for
yum,
dessert. So
yum.
we will have a coffee bar, and that we'll be working with Caffeine Addicts.
Okay.
And so we'll have a coffee
supporting
bar.
that local
And with that,
coffee
yes.
shop.
Well, we're not selling the coffee, but we'll take donations.
There you go.
And she's doing that for us. Just
they
because
got
she's a
married
good
yesterday.
person.
Denny got married
No, I
yesterday.
did not
She
know
did.
that.
Congratulations to
Yes.
Denny and Chris Capehart.
Yeah.
So of Caffeine Addicts. So y'all just support this. This is a great community event. Whether you want to come or you want to buy a table and let your employees come or
Yeah.
your family get together. They're doing a great job. They've put this together for us to enjoy. And I know you're about half sold out right now.
We are about half sold out.
Okay.
So we've got about 6 or 7 tables left.
And if you've never been to an event at the Ringgold Depot, it is a beautiful place. We actually rented that for my in-laws' 60th anniversary this year back in June, and it was just so fun. And like you say, you're so close to home, and everything's right there, and it takes you 10 minutes to get home from there.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
just really excited about this event. So
The other thing I didn't include is there'll be a midnight champagne toast for everyone. So they asked me if they got more than one glass of champagne, and I'm sorry, they will not.
Just enough to test.
But it will be a midnight champagne toast,
Well,
and the depot will be decorated for New Year's. So
that'll be
we just
pretty.
hope everyone will come and support.
So how
us.
can people get information about the tickets then, Millie? What's the best
Well,
way
there
to sign
again, they can go on Facebook for our Crossroads Unity Park website, or they can, again, my phone number is 423-313-2771. And they can contact me or call the city of Ringgold and ask them if they can leave a message, and they'll take their
get
information and get it to me, and I will call you back.
She'll call you back for sure.
Or if you need to text me, either one.
Also, if you have any opportunities where you can give out this information, I know we have a chamber newsletter, and we've added that information to the chamber newsletter. So if you have any other distribution lists where you can help Millie and the committee get this information out to other people that might be interested in participating, either financially or possibly later, to help build the park, that would be a great thing as well. So just any way that we can get this thing done. We need to help you get it done, don't we?
Thank you. Yes, we're all excited, and we feel like it's just around the corner. So
it will be. It's going to be a great addition. So if you don't have New Year's Eve plans, maybe give Millie a call. Also, you can look on the Chamber Facebook page. We share that information from City of Ringgold there as well. So,
or if you want to buy 2 tickets for some friends of yours for a Christmas present.
There you go.
That's an option too.
What a great idea. So you can buy a whole table or you can buy individual tickets.
Yes.
There you go. So that's a great idea.
And the ticket purchases are tax deductible. So
Doesn't get any better than that. So, Millie, thank you for being here today with us. And again, anything we can do to help you get the information out is what we want to do. She's been going to some of our leads group meetings and talking and sharing the information there. So, if you're a part of a civic club and you maybe have an opportunity where you could hand out some information, that would be amazing as well. So, we just appreciate all that you and the committee are doing to make this happen, and look forward to it in the near future.
Thank you. It's going to be fun, and we'll just keep spreading the word.
There you go. That's what it takes. This community will get around this and help you get it done. So we just appreciate y'all being with us today. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back.
If something happened to you, what would happen to them? Their home, their education, their future. You need life insurance, and chances are SelectQuote can help you get it for less than $1 a day.
SelectQuote found Jacob 40, a $500,000 policy for only $19 a month. And SelectQuote found his wife Wendy a $500,000 policy for only $17 a month.
Our secret? At SelectQuote, we aggressively comparison shop up to 10 highly rated companies to find you the company with the best rates.
We found Gary, 35, a $1 million policy for only $22 a month.
Why pay more? Give your family the security they need at a price you can afford.
Call 1-800-478-7907. That's 1-800-478-7907.
At a price you can afford. SelectQuote. We shop, you save.
Frustrated with heavy rubber hoses that always get tangled and easily kink? Introducing the Bionic Flex Pro hose, the super strong, super tough hose that's ultra light as well. Run over an ordinary hose and it'll easily burst, but the Bionic Flex Pro hose stays intact no matter what runs over it, because its reinforced drag-resistant commercial-grade outer polyester weave makes it tougher and stronger than ever. And its solid brass fittings are crush-proof too. Ordinary hoses kink easily and stop working, but the Bionic Flex Pro hose never kinks. It just keeps flowing strong. And while regular hoses easily get tangled, the Bionic Flex Pro hose is tangle-proof. You can get the 25-foot Bionic Flex Pro hose for just $19.95 with free shipping. But wait, order today and we'll upgrade your order to a 50-foot Bionic Flex Pro hose. Just pay a separate fee, and shipping is still free. Go now.
Call 1-800-340-5128.
No matter what kind of car you drive, we have an insurance policy that's right for you. Need to insure your family minivan? We've got you covered. Need insurance for that new sports car you finally got? We've got you covered. Have an old beater that just won't quit? We've got you covered. Or maybe you hit the lottery and want to insure all your new cars. We've got you covered. Call Auto Insurance for Less to find out how much you can save right now. All it takes is just one call. Answer a few questions, and before you know it, we've got you covered. Call 800-538-2170. That's 800-538-2170. Auto insurance. You want it, you need it, and we've got it. Call Auto Insurance for Less to find out how much you can save today. Better coverage at a better price is just a phone call away. Call 800-538-2170. That's 800-538-2170. 800-538-2170.
Good afternoon. It's me by myself and my two new friends here. So it's Amy Jackson, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about, we're so excited at the Chamber. As I speak, people, different Chamber member businesses are at the Colonnade setting up for tomorrow's Showcase Catoosa Business Expo. That is a free community event. It happens at 10 a.m. tomorrow to 2 p.m. And these are a couple of items that some of the businesses are donating for our silent auction that will be part of the event. Again, it is a free event, so you don't have to spend any money if you don't want to. We do have Providence Associates as a CPA firm that's providing lunch for everyone. We have about 500 hot dogs that we're going to give away today. They're all beef, I promise. That Catering by Allen is preparing for us for lunch tomorrow. And we have Waters, Dasani Waters from Chattanooga Coca-Cola Bottling. So just y'all stop by the Colonnade. Again, lots of parking. It's located at 264 Catoosa Circle on the Benton Place campus. So basically down Battlefield Parkway, exit 350 off I-75, and you make a turn onto Old Mill Road, and then you'll see the Colonnade is the long brick building if you've never been there before. So outside, you'll see some vendors that will we have the Mary Ellen Locher mammography unit is going to be there, as well as the Breathe Easy CHI's lung unit. They'll be doing some testing that'll be available if you would like to do that. Kona Ice will be there, and we'll be giving away Kona Ice samples. Hopefully it'll be a little warmer today than it was or tomorrow than it was today, back like it was this weekend. But Kona Ice is always a nice, refreshing treat. And I'm told that she does a pretty mean hot chocolate too. So hopefully we'll see some hot chocolate with Cindy and Steve. And then we'll also have probably the thing I'm most excited about. I've been with the Chamber for about 5.5 years and been doing the expo, and always wanted it to be a shred truck event. And so Flegel Insurance and River City Shredding have made that will happen tomorrow. So you can bring a whole box of items of documents that you need to have shredded, and they will shred those for you at no charge. Again, the hours are 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And all those things will be set up outside. Mountain View CDJRs will be they should have some vehicles there that you can look at and a salesperson that you can talk to. If you're like me and have been in the car market, it's not easy to buy a car right now. There aren't a lot to choose from. So our local Mountain View dealer, that Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, will have some vehicles out in the Colonnade parking lot for you to look at also. When you come inside, make sure you register. We have 2 grand door prizes that we're going to be giving away probably about 1:30, 1:45 tomorrow afternoon. One is donated by MedStat, which is a local Chamber member and business in Fort Oglethorpe on Battlefield Parkway. They do medical supplies, and they have donated 2 tickets to the December 27th Atlanta Hawks Chicago Bulls basketball game, and it's floor access. And also there's parking included, and also a voucher for food. It's a $600 value, and we'll be taking, as you come in, you'll fill out if you'd like to register, you can fill out a registration form and be put in the drawing for that. And then also the Georgia Welcome Center, run by Ontaria Finch and her staff, they have put together an Explore Georgia package for us to Cartersville. So that will have a 2-night stay at a Cartersville hotel. And then there's also, I think there's tickets to the Booth Museum, and I don't have all that right here in front of me, but there are several tickets to museum. There's a brand new museum that's opening, an automobile museum, and I should know the name of that, and it's left me, but I'll look that up here in just a minute. But they're all family 4-packs of tickets. So your family can go to Cartersville, which is not too far away. Maybe go to Cartersville and then make a little bit farther drive to Atlanta, and then come back and do some of the museums. So that is like a $400 value. Again, just for walking in the door and registering, we'll be drawing for those later in the afternoon. You don't have to be present to win those. You just have to come and sign up and put your registration in. So another thing that we'll be having is a silent auction in the front hallway. As you come in, you'll be able to see all of our silent auction items. Each vendor, each business is donating a silent auction item, and I've got a couple here to show you. So Business Water Solutions, they've donated this Yeti cooler, which is super nice. I don't know, and I love this color. It's kind of a camo green color, and they have donated that. And so that's about a $200 value, and that'll be on the silent auction table to bid on. It has their logo on it, so it reminds you of that, and we've got a good strap. So that I know a lot of people like these for different reasons, for whether it's if you're a hunter and this is a good color, or you just need it for going to the pool. This is a great thing. So you'll be able to bid on this Yeti cooler tomorrow. And over here, this is a wreath. I just love these little legs here that Life Care Centers of East Ridge has donated. So this will be one of our silent auction items as well that you can bid on. So they'll probably be about 70 to 75. So there'll be some gift cards. You can come do some Christmas shopping there in the silent auction. So I hope that you'll be able to stop by. Again, it's free admission. Again, it's the Showcase Catoosa Business Expo. This is the information. You may have seen this around town on some billboards. We've had some information on some of our advertising sponsors: Chattanooga Times Free Press, the J103, Reagan Outdoor Advertising. We have an electronic billboard that's been up for several weeks, and also R&R Outdoor Advertising, a traditional billboard that's down kind of closer to the interstate. So we just appreciate all of our advertising sponsors helping us get the word out. Again, it's 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Colonnade. Obviously, free parking. Our presenting sponsors that allow us to do this, to make it where we don't have to charge to cover costs, they cover those for us, is NHC of Fort Oglethorpe, the City of Fort Oglethorpe, Bank Core South, and Puckett EMS. Those are our presenting sponsors. And then we do have a program sponsor, which is Pruitt Healthcare. Again, the shredding event is sponsored by Flegel Insurance and River City Shredding. So we just have lots of things going on tomorrow. A lot of information about nonprofits. You know, we talked a little bit about Crossroads Unity Family Park, and they're obviously working with the city of Ringgold to get that built for our community. It'll be in Ringgold, but it'll serve all of Catoosa County, and really, other than that, people will stop by that are not even from our area, which will be great. But we have a lot of nonprofits that do a lot of great things for our community, and so being part of the chamber allows us to help support and get that message out, so that you know what their needs are. You know, we work with Catoosa County DFACS. They were our nonprofit of the month last month, to help provide Christmas to children that are in foster care. So we also this month is our nonprofit of the month, and they will be at the expo tomorrow if you'd like more information, but is North Georgia Healthcare Centers. So a lot of people don't understand, and we're going to have them on at some point in time, probably first of the year, and maybe this month if we can get it scheduled. North Georgia Healthcare is the Blue Roof building kind of behind the Food Lion in Ringgold on Alabama Highway. And a lot of people don't know, they do treat patients on a sliding scale. So if you don't have insurance and you need help with payments, they do that. But anybody can go there. They do take insurance. They provide a lot of health services. So that's our nonprofit of the month, is North Georgia Healthcare Centers. Again, located on Alabama Highway, right behind their address. Let's see if I have that. Their phone number is 706-935-6442, and their website is NGHCC.com, North Georgia Healthcare Center.com. and NGHCC. So that's our nonprofit of the month, and they'll be at the expo tomorrow. So if you'd like more information about the services they provide, that'll be a great way to come in and talk to some folks that do marketing for their organization, and they can give you more information about that. Another one, this is fun. Today we had a ribbon cutting. So if you're an existing business and you join the chamber, we would love to come out and do a ribbon cutting announcing that you're a new chamber member. And this is nail art. A lot of you probably go to Andy Fan's business. I think he said he's been in business about 20 years. I know I've been going there probably for about 10 years. And I don't look at my fingernails; they're not done right now. But I get pedicures. I love a pedicure, and Andy and his staff do a great job. So we did a ribbon cutting this morning at 10 a.m. and were able to meet his staff. They took a minute from their customers, and we did a big ribbon cutting. And we're just happy to promote Andy's business and what they do here in Catoosa County and the services they provide, whether it's pedicures. I know they do some eyebrow waxing and things like that, as well as manicures and the different gel nails and all of that. So this is a new chamber member for us, Nail Art. They're located, if you're in the Walmart parking lot, they're on the right, kind of at El Trio and the Lido Barn. That's where Nail Art is. And so I personally can recommend them because I actually go there. So another chamber member that we'd like to talk about this week is our Member of the Week. And kind of how the Member of the Week works at the chamber is once someone has been a chamber member for more than a year, and we try to rotate this around, especially if we know like a nonprofit has a certain emphasis at a certain time or something like that. We try to highlight those members of the week. Not too long ago, we had several businesses that were celebrating like 45 years in business and 40 years in business. So we tried to make them Member of the Week that kind of coincided with those anniversaries in their business. Just another way to highlight and provide some information. So our Member of the Week this week is Mighty Oaks Realty. They also will be at the expo, at the Showcase Catoosa Business Expo, again 10 to 2 tomorrow at the Colonnade. So if you would like to talk to Jessica, she will be there, Jessica Garrett. So this was something that we had. When we do Member of the Week, we go out either to the chamber member businesses if they'd like us to go there. A lot of the people that don't actually have a storefront, if you will, then we'll just do their pictures there at the Colonnade. So sometimes like this one you can see it's in the Colonnade. We have a group called the Chamber Ambassadors that come out and support and learn more about the new businesses so that we can go out and tell other people about what services they offer. So again, our Member of the Week for this week is Jessica Garrett with Mighty Oaks Realty. And you can meet her tomorrow at the Showcase Catoosa Business Expo. I saw her just a little bit ago setting up her booth. So if you get a chance, come on out and meet some of the folks that we have, some of the different businesses. Our tourism partner this month, we talked about our nonprofit of the month was North Georgia Healthcare. So our tourism partner this month is the 6th Cavalry Museum. Chris McKeever and her staff do a great job, and her board. The other day I saw a video for Thrive, which is a regional partnership effort that covers, I believe it's 16 counties. And I thought, well, I know that voice, and it was Chris McKeever, and she had represented Catoosa County in this amazing video to talk about what Thrive Regional Partnership is doing. So we're excited to honor and to promote the 6th Cavalry Museum. I will tell you, if you've never been there, it's a hidden jewel. And they have just amazing, they've got a tank, they have a Jeep that you can see, just a lot of information on the WAC. There's a video, a movie that Chris told me about, and I watched, and I had no idea. I just didn't know anything. I've never heard about that in history, and I learned so much. So they also have a meeting space up there. So support the 6th Cavalry if you have. I know in Giving Tuesday they were looking for any kind of donations, but they actually bring in all the different, I think it's 6th graders, I might be wrong, 5th or 6th graders. Each year they have field trips come in, and so that helps them to be able to provide those trips for the different school kids to be able to come in and experience and learn firsthand what happened right here in Fort Oglethorpe and in Catoosa County at the 6th Cavalry Museum. So that is our nonprofit of the month. They do a lot of, Krista's and Dorinda Cheek do painting parties there, which are just fun community events to get people together just to share the experience, and they just have a great time there. So a lot of things go on in the 6th Cavalry Museum. If you've never checked it out, I think it's like $5 to go. It's not even that expensive, but take the time someday, check out their website, 6th Cavalry Museum, and find out more about that local hidden treasure that a lot of people just don't know about. So, and it's right outside of the Chickamauga battlefield. If you've never been on Barnhart Circle, it's really, really, really amazing. So one of the things, we talked about all the different of the months. I have one more. Our restaurant of the month this month is Pam's Place. It was formerly Richard's Restaurant in Ringgold, and two sisters have bought that, and they're doing a great job. I've had several catering orders from them. So the restaurant, I want to say, is open till like 2 o'clock Monday through Friday. You'll have to check that out on Facebook just to make sure. I may not have that exactly right. But their phone number is 706-937-7434. And Tara has information about their catering. So, like for Thanksgiving, you could buy, you could have your Thanksgiving meal catered. And they're actually going to cater an event for the chamber. And I'll tell you a little bit about that in just a minute. So, our restaurant of the month is Pam's Place in Ringgold. It's on Lafayette Road at Lafayette Street, 906 Lafayette Street in Ringgold, in the former Richard's Restaurant location. So if you've not tried Pam's Place, I think some of the recipes are similar to Richard's. I think you'll recognize some of the things, and I'm sure they put their own little twist on a few things as well. But the main thing is to know, especially for office parties and things like that, that they do catering. And so she'll deliver and just take care of, whatever it is that you're wanting to serve, whether it's casseroles or breakfast, they can do that. So talk with Tara at 706-937-7434 for Pam's Place, and tell them the chamber sent you. So I was telling you about that they're going to actually cater an event for us. Actually, Caffeine Addicts is going to do the coffee part and some Danishes for us, and then Pam's Place is going to do the breakfast part, the biscuit and the gravy and bacon and eggs part. But we're having a shop local breakfast, the chamber is, next Wednesday, so a week from tomorrow. Today's Monday, so the 15th at the Ringgold Depot. Again, we were talking about earlier about the Crossroads Unity Park, the New Year's Eve celebration. Ringgold Depot is so pretty. You can almost be guaranteed that a train's going to come through while you're having your event. You just kind of make that part of the event. It's really unique and fun. But we're going to have a shop local breakfast at 8:30 on Wednesday, December the 15th, from 8:30 to 10 a.m. The cost is $17 per person. The address for the Ringgold Depot is 155 Depot Street, and you do need to make a reservation. Reservations are due by the 13th, which is next Monday, and again, this event is next Wednesday. And actually, while we're there, what this is going to be is we're going to promote shopping local. So after, we'll do something where people go out and shop in the Ringgold businesses, and then we'll have some gift cards to give away and things like that. But this is also going to be our state of the county and the cities. So we'll have County Commissioners Chairman Stephen Henry. We'll talk about Catoosa County government. I think Mark Vaughn, who's the Ringgold City Manager, is going to talk about the City of Ringgold. And the City of Fort Oglethorpe City Manager Molly Hune, I believe, is going to talk about City of Fort Oglethorpe. So it gives us an update for chamber members. And really, this is not, you don't have to be a chamber member to come to this. You do need a reservation. And how you make that reservation is 706-965-5201, and that's the chamber phone number. And you can talk to any of the staff members, but Shirley's probably who you'll actually talk to. She can take a credit card over the phone, and by the 13th, we just need your reservation if that's something you'd like to come to. Again, it'll be the state of the county and the state of the cities. So just a little bit of update for residents of our area to know a little bit about what's going on with our government. And then we'll go shop local, and I hope you've all kind of watched the Chamber Facebook page and tuned in there. We try to really highlight what our local businesses are doing if they're having a special time. I know after the Ringgold Parade, which, by the way, we had a great time, City of Ringgold, in the Ringgold Parade Friday night. What a turnout. It was so much fun. Of course, we had beach-like weather. It was so warm. We didn't get to wear our big coats and sweaters this year, but it was such a great time. And the chamber was on the float with Santa Claus, and then Santa went and lit so they have a light display kind of by the Ringgold Depot. If you go down that road, and I'll be honest, I don't know, I guess it's that road, Depot Street. If you go down Nashville Street and then make a left onto Depot Street, there is a lighted area in the Ringgold Market Pavilion, is what that's called. And so I think that's open nightly, where you can just walk around and take pictures, bring the family out, maybe get some pizza at Raphael's, and then go and walk through the lights. After the Ringgold Parade the other night, we went to Jefferson's to eat, and that's delicious. If you've not eaten there yet, you need to check Jefferson's out. They do a great job, and whether you want a hamburger or they have fish, they have salads, a lot of different things there as well. So there's several choices for Ringgold restaurants to shop local and get something to eat while you're out looking at the lights and enjoying downtown Ringgold. So I tell you what, let's take a little break and we'll come back and talk about a few more things.
If something happened to you, what would happen to them? Their home, their education, their future. You need life insurance, and chances are SelectQuote can help you get it for less than $1 a day.
SelectQuote found Jacob 40, a $500,000 policy for only $19 a month. And SelectQuote found his wife Wendy a $500,000 policy for only $17 a month.
Our secret? At SelectQuote, we aggressively comparison shop up to 10 highly rated companies to find you the company with the best rates.
We found Gary, 35, a $1 million policy for only $22 a month.
Why pay more? Give your family the security they need at a price you can afford.
Call 1-800-478-7907. That's 1-800-478-7907.
At a price you can afford. SelectQuote. We shop, you save.
Frustrated with heavy rubber hoses that always get tangled and easily kink? Introducing the Bionic Flex Pro hose, the super strong, super tough hose that's ultra light as well. Run over an ordinary hose and it'll easily burst, but the Bionic Flex Pro hose stays intact no matter what runs over it, because its reinforced drag-resistant commercial-grade outer polyester weave makes it tougher and stronger than ever. And its solid brass fittings are crush-proof too. Ordinary hoses kink easily and stop working, but the Bionic Flex Pro hose never kinks. It just keeps flowing strong. And while regular hoses easily get tangled, the Bionic Flex Pro hose is tangle-proof. You can get the 25-foot Bionic Flex Pro hose for just $19.95 with free shipping. But wait, order today and we'll upgrade your order to a 50-foot Bionic Flex Pro hose. Just pay a separate fee, and shipping is still free. Go now.
Call 1-800-340-5128.
Thank you for joining me again for Catoosa Connects. I'm Amy Jackson with the Catoosa County Chamber of Commerce. And you probably recognize I'm really excited about the Showcase Catoosa Business Expo being held at the Colonnade again tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. These items here are some of the items that you can come and bid on in our silent auction. A lot of the businesses will also have individual giveaways and promotional items at their tables. So I saw some really cute things before I left. So you'll want to come check these things out. There's no cost to attend, and we are serving hot dogs for lunch. Again, no cost for that. We have Providence Associates is sponsoring lunch, and Catering by Allen is preparing it, and Coca-Cola is giving us Dasani waters to serve. So come out and have a hot dog with us. Take your lunch break. We say take a break and sample Catoosa. Some of the chamber members that are going to be there and actually have things to sell, you can actually come do some Christmas shopping and shop local. So Dwelling is a company, home decor, that's in Ringgold. They're fairly new. AJ's had the stuff in front of her, in the front of the lobby area, her products. for a while, but she's just opened the actual business probably about 6 weeks ago. So beautiful home decor items, and they were setting up as I was leaving. So lots of things that they brought in that you'll actually be able to purchase tomorrow, and just take care of some Christmas shopping early. We've also got customized gift baskets, and Mary Kay Bobby Waters has got some beautiful gift baskets prepared. So you can come in and look so smart. Businesses, if you have a need for a gift for employees, or if that special mother or mother-in-law that you don't know what to do for, let somebody else who's good at that take care of that. Bobby helps me all the time, and she does a great job. So we'll have those baskets there that you can purchase. There's a lot of, I mentioned earlier, there'll be a couple of grand door prizes, a couple of nights stay and family 4-packs to museums in Cartersville, and then also 2 tickets donated by MedStat that will be for the Atlanta Hawks Chicago Bulls game on December the 27th. That includes floor admission as well as food and parking. So that's like a $600 value. So we just appreciate Explore Georgia and Georgia Tourism and all that they do for our community, and I hope to have them on here at some point in time. If you've never checked out exploregeorgia.com, I definitely encourage you to do that. I love to take a little short trip, an hour or 2 hours, and there are so many things in our county that you might not know about, but definitely, within an hour or two that are easy to take a little trip and find out. And that exploregeorgia.com website or their Facebook page is a great resource for that. We do, again, have about 75 vendor booths inside the banquet hall tomorrow at the Colonnade, and then we've got 6 businesses. I don't think I mentioned earlier, but T-Mobile is actually going to have their mobile pink unit there tomorrow. They have a charging station out in the hallway, so if you get there and you need to charge up your phone, you'll be able to do that, so that's pretty cool. Kona Ice will be giving away samples. It is a shred truck event sponsored by Flegel Insurance, and River City Shredding will be there. You can bring a box per car, and we all have that box that paper we've kept way too long. It's time to let go of, and they will take care of it for you and won't charge you a penny tomorrow. So hope you can come out, bring a friend, come out and have a hot dog for lunch. And just enjoy everything that the people have the different businesses have put together today. We'll have Santa Claus will be there. I forgot to mention, we'll have Santa Claus there, sponsored by Bancorp South helped us do that, and Kiwanis of Fort Oglethorpe. And then we'll also have a secret guest, but I'm going to tell you the secret. The Grinch, I've been told, may be around. So the Grinch is a friend, so he's a good guy, but great for pictures. We'll have several different mascots from different businesses that are a fun time. We just have a good time. We usually get the mascots up and dancing and things like that. So we like to have a good time while we're working, and this is a good time to do that. So just come on out and take a look and sample Catoosa. We appreciate our presenting sponsors, which are Bancorp South, Puckett EMS, the City of Fort Oglethorpe, and NHC of Fort Oglethorpe. So we just appreciate them sponsoring this event. Pruitt Healthcare is our program sponsor, and then again, Flegel Insurance and River City Shredding are our shred truck sponsors. So we just appreciate everybody coming out and helping us with this expo. Normally we have the expo in October. We've kind of pushed it back, but it's been fun to push it back this time because we've been able to do a little bit of a Christmas theme with it, and we think that will be a fun time tomorrow. So we've got, I was trying to look, we've got lots of our banks there. Good News Magazine. We have a Greater Landscapes is a landscaping company that will have a display there. Chattanooga Business Systems, Chattanooga Business Machines will have several of their copiers and smart boards and things like that you can look at. We do have Chasing Down Daydreams Travel. She can help you put together a package. That's one thing I've learned. I'm not good necessarily at planning trips. I kind of know where I want to go, but I'm not real good about planning way ahead. Obviously, the farther off you can plan, the better off you are. But Katina does a great job. She planned a trip for my family to New York City several years ago, pre-COVID, and then a trip to Disney World. So she does a lot of Disney trips. And you don't pay any more to let her do the work for you. It's no different. It's just that Disney pays her, so it's not any more expensive whether you're booking a a cruise or trip or flights or whatever, she can do the work for you, and I guarantee you she'll know more. At least for me, she knows more than I'll ever know about travel. So we just appreciate all the different ones. The Colonnade we'll be talking about. So if you're looking for a Christmas program to go to, the Colonnade is going to have the Dance Theater of Dalton. I think it's the 2 weekends before Christmas, and don't quote me on that, but they'll have information about the Nutcracker, the ballet, so they'll have tickets that you can purchase at the box office to go see a production of the Nutcracker. So I hope you'll come out to, this weekend, tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Colonnade. A lot of you have been seeing, I'm sure I saw that yesterday they had the run for Stocking Full of Love, where the motorcycles bring the toys, and so they had a great day for that yesterday. The rain stopped long enough so the toys didn't get wet, and great participation as Catoosa County always does. But there are some other things that if you are wanting something to volunteer for, they are going to be distributing toys. First of all, they're taking applications, making appointments for distribution through the 10th. So there's a phone number you can call, and I should know that. You can call, I'm sure, the Sheriff's Department. I don't have that number here, but you probably know about that, but that's also online. And then they're going to be setting up the toy shop on December the 17th at 4 o'clock, and then distributing the toys on December the 18th from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. So if that's something that you're interested in and possibly helping out with, it's amazing what the sheriff and his wife Meredith and the Sheriff's Department staff and all the volunteers have done for years and years. And I've enjoyed being a part of that for probably the last 4 or 5 years. And it's just neat to see how that all comes together and how generous our community is. The Chamber is a drop-off station for Stocking Full of Love for Catoosa County. So if you have a toy that maybe you've purchased and don't have a way to get it to them, you can drop it off to the Colonnade. And the Chamber is located, when you go in the front doors, we're on the left side. And just go in there, and we have a big box, and you can put it in there, and we will get it to the Sheriff's Department for Stocking Full of Love distribution on the setup on the 17th and the distribution on the 18th. So again, don't forget when you're out and buying Christmas gifts to remember Stocking Full of Love. They'll take cash donations as well. A lot of times they're able to buy more, taking the cash, then we can, get the better deals by buying in bulk and things like that. So either donation is appreciated, and I've seen when families come in, and it's so neat. I think they're doing again this year. Ringgold Telephone Company is going to be giving out food at the same time that their Stocking Full of Love is giving out the toy distribution. So that's just amazing how our Catoosa County community comes out and takes care of our citizens when they might need a little help. And we've all been in that situation where we need a little help, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I'm just so proud of our community and all that. Again, thank you, Sheriff Sisk and Meredith Sisk and your family. The girls do a great job in the Sheriff's Department. And usually there's, I think, Heritage Middle School or High School. Their dance team usually comes out and helps. And it's just a great community effort to get these toys and to help to provide Christmas to families that might need a little extra. Another way that you can do that, so the Chamber has a program called Leadership Catoosa. And every year, it's a 9-month program. It kicks off with an overnight retreat to Berry College, the Wind Shape Retreat, in September. And then it ends with the graduation ceremonies in June. It's a commitment from a person and or an employer, basically, for that person to be available 1 day a month. And we have different themes. So we've had Local Government Day, we've had Economic Development and Tourism Day. And one of the things that the Leadership Catoosa class, this year we have 21 participants. Such a great group of people. It's so fun to see people who've come together that don't know each other, and they just start working together, and then they're lifelong friends and co-workers. So they have decided, and they're going to be talking about, they'll have a booth tomorrow at the expo. They're going to do a bowling for children, Catoosa County children. So within the class, there are 4 nonprofits that are represented, and so they have decided to raise money with a bowling tournament that will be held on Sunday, February the 6th. I think it's going to be at the Spare Time, let's see, is that here? I think it's the Spare Time Lanes on Brainerd Road is my understanding, but they'll have information about this tomorrow again at the Colonnade. If you're a bowler, you'll want to get your team together and get involved in this. But the net proceeds will be equal equally dispersed between 4 Catoosa County nonprofits, and those are Catoosa County DFACS, the Cottage, which is part of the Family Crisis Center, Communities and Schools, and the Children's Advocacy Center. So I hope you'll support this effort. If you see, I think they're going to have some 50-50 raffles and different things going on at different times from now through February, trying to raise money for these 4 nonprofits. They all have some individual needs, and so they've just decided to raise as much money as they can and then distribute that to the 4 nonprofits for them to each use as they best, where they have the needs. So this group of 21 participants in Leadership Catoosa might be calling you or sending you an email about the bowling party or bowling fundraiser on Sunday, February the 6th, 2022, again for these 4 nonprofits. So if you see something like that, that is a program of the Catoosa County Chamber of Commerce. The Chamber doesn't benefit financially for that. No money from that will go to the Chamber. It will all go be distributed equally. The net proceeds will be distributed to those 4 nonprofits. So hope you'll support those because they're doing their own job first, and then they're spending some time to help better Catoosa County and learn more about the county, learn more about the government and the businesses and the health care. So each day we focus on a different different theme for the day, and we put these 21 folks, and sometimes I get to go as well. It's a great opportunity to be out in the community, and we just go from place to place on a school bus. Catoosa County Public Schools provides the school bus for us. Jareen Jones schedules that for me, and we just have a great time around the community and learning more about our community. So look forward to that. If you've never been part of Leadership Catoosa and are interested, you can call the Chamber office about that too. So again, the Chamber is located at the Colonnade, 264 Catoosa Circle. That is where the expo will be tomorrow, Tuesday. It's December already. I can't believe it. December the 7th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. will be the expo, and we'll have lots of silent auction items. It's a shred truck event. Lots of things outside and inside the Colonnade. You can even come and buy a car if Mountain View CDJ has the one that you're looking for, right? So come out and try some Kona Ice, grab a hot dog from Providence Associates and Catering by Allen, and a bottle of Dasani water, and we'll just all have a good time. Make sure if you are there, you take some pictures and tag us. Let people know the fun that we can have being a part of the Chamber. So we wish you a Merry Christmas. I'll see you next Monday at 4 o'clock, and thank you for tuning in.